my wall review for August 11th, 2014. It is the birthday of the immortal one, Hulk Hogan. They are celebrating it live on Monday Night Raw. He will be there. I'm guessing at the end of the show, but they have presents set up for him and everything, so it's gonna be a huge celebration and a lot of people coming back from what I've heard. But before we get to Raw, I want to remind everyone to check out Wrestling News and Views, also Wrestling News Talk. Both of those pages on Facebook, reliable, knowledgeable, and and reliable, knowledgeable, and dependable wrestling news sites for anyone and everyone interested in anything and everything to do with professional wrestling. Also, my page, Big Doug 360 on YouTube, on Facebook. Check it out. All the links will be in the description. But let's get to Raw and kick it off with Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman addressing the crowd. Paul Heyman actually threw out a rap. It was awesome. Saying, and they did mention that after about 5 to 10 minutes, I believe, they mentioned they were going to have dinner somewhere in the city, and they would be back late on the show just to address Cena, I'm guessing. But after that, we had Roman Reigns come out for the first match of the night. But it was supposed to be a one-on-one match against a mystery opponent. But Corporate Kane returned. That's right, back in the suit, no longer wearing the mask. He's back as Corporate Kane. Came out and and told the world and Roman Reigns that it would not be one but two opponents in the form of Team Ryback, so Curtis Axel and Ryback taking on Roman Reigns. They beat him down for a while, but it ended up in a disqualification as Ryback and Axel tossed Reigns to the corner on the outside of the ring, and would not let up, which led to a disqualification by the referee because they wouldn't back off in time. But after the match, they continued to beat down Reigns, but he was able to recover, hit the Superman punch on both men, and a spear to each man, which was preceded by the diving drop kick on the outside to Curtis Axel. Reigns leaving Team Ryback beaten in the middle of the ring, getting more momentum going into SummerSlam against Randy Orton. After that, we went backstage where Randy Orton was talking about how Ryback couldn't get the job done and how King couldn't get the job done, but he will at SummerSlam when he takes out in his words, when he takes out Roman Reigns. This led Corporate Kane to announce that Randy Orton will also be in action tonight. He will face Sheamus 101 tonight. After that, we had Rob Van Dam make his way to the ring for a match that was scheduled for last week that didn't happen against Seth Rollins. After the commercial, Seth Rollins was able to pick up the win after battling back and forth for a while. He was able to hit the curb stomp for the win, but as he made his way up the ramp, Rollins seemed a little bit paranoid and freaked out by a large box sitting amongst the gifts for Hulk Hogan's birthday. A box that looked like a refrigerator box, covered in red gift wrapping. Uh, Wallace seemed to think that Dean Ambrose was hiding inside there, but as soon as he turned his back to walk through the entrance, he got surprised as he was, in fact, right. Dean Ambrose was in the giant package, and burst out. He busted out of the box and attacked Rollins, sending him through the ground, uh, looking for higher ground as uh, Ambrose chased him into the audience. But coming up next, Stephanie McMahon has uh, um, a special surprise or a confession, she says, or to present to Brie Bella. So let's get back and see what happens and how it all turns out. The second hour of Raw kicked off with the revelation from Stephanie McMahon, who brought out a woman who supposedly was Daniel Bryan's physical therapist, who uh, confessed that apparently her and Daniel were having an affair, which brought out Brie Bella, who ended up slapping the quote-unquote physical therapist and then attacking Stephanie McMahon and uh, Brie in a move that shocked me. Brie actually attempted to lock in the yes lock. She had it locked in, but it wasn't as good as Daniel would have done. But she didn't have it locked in on Stephanie McMahon. After security in the form of Jamie Noble, Joey Mercury, and I believe Finley separated the two divas, Stephanie declared that tonight they would face one-on-one. They're not waiting for SummerSlam. They're going to go one-on-one tonight. After that, we had Jack Swagger taking on his former Real American comrade, Cesaro. A very good back and forth, hard-hitting fight that saw Cesaro end up being tapped out to the S-lock, to the ankle lock submission. He tried, and it's one of the a new way, that one of the few ways that I haven't seen anybody go to the yes lock. As Cesaro was on the top rope, Swagger tossed him off like a rocket launcher position, but caught the leg in midair and locked in the ankle lock for the submission. After that, we had the face-to-face between Jericho and Bray Wyatt. It got very intense, no physical altercation, but they did have some very intense blows for each other. I forgot to mention after the Swagger Cesaro match, they tried to lead the fans in a "We the People" chant, but were interrupted by Rusev and Lana, who brought down the Russian flag and stopped the proceedings. After that, we had the Queen of the WWE, and Lady defending. He was champion 3 times in my opinion, but they're only counting twice. AJ Lee taking on the woman that should never be anywhere around a professional wrestling ring, and that is Eva Marie. And one of the most disgraceful turn of events, Paige makes her way to the ring, distracting AJ, which led to Eva Marie rolling her up for the 1-2-3. Yes, that's right, Eva Marie got a win, got a pinfall victory over the Divas champion AJ Lee. But after being taunted by Paige from the ramp, AJ, who was in the ring, snapped and went after Eva on the outside of the ring, tossing her into the guardrail and leave it on a heap, and she stepped away back up the ramp with the Divas Championship. A lot of bad blood going into this Sunday's Divas Championship match between AJ and Paige. Then after that, we got the typical John Cena rally call speech that he always does before every big pay-per-view match. But coming up next, the match, the quote-unquote match that we've all been waiting for. Brie Bella takes on Stephanie McMahon. Or will it happen? I'm not sure. So let's get back and see if it actually goes down on Monday Night Raw. Just as I thought, the match between Brie Bella and Stephanie McMahon never actually happened, as Stephanie McMahon, after Brie Bella got to the ring, Stephanie came out and told everyone that the quote-unquote physical therapist that she had brought up before has apparently pressed charges against Brie Bella, and it's ordered for her arrest. That's when the detectives came to the ring, put the handcuffs on Brie Bella, and escorted her out of the building. Deja vu of what happened with Stephanie a few weeks ago. Will Brie Bella be able to get out of bail herself out before SummerSlam this Sunday? Let's find out as the story continues. But after that, we had a match one-on-one. Dolph Ziggler taking on Heath Slater. Slater is on a roll as of late, and continues that roll. As the Miz, the Intercontinental Champion, the man, the Moneymaker, that will face Dolph Ziggler this Sunday for the Intercontinental Championship. With all that commentary, he distracted Dolph Ziggler after Ziggler had set up Slater for the victory. Miz causes a distraction and causes Dolph Ziggler to lose his focus and chase Miz up the ramp, which led to a count-out victory by Heath Slater. Slater now still undefeated as of late. Let's see where this goes. But after that, we had the main event of the night, the main event match of the night. Randy Orton, the Piper, taking on the Celtic Royal Sheamus. Very good back and forth hard-hitting match. With saw Sheamus get caught with the RKO as he tried to get a battering ram off the corner of the ring. The top turnbuckle, but got caught mid-air with an RKO from Randy Orton for the 1-2-3. After that, the main event segment of the night was the birthday celebration for the immortal, the icon, the legend that is the Hulk Hogan. His 61st birthday was on this week's Raw. They brought out legends. They brought out everyone from the locker room standing on the stage, as they brought out legends, such as Ric Flair, Roddy Piper, Hall and Nash coming out as the NWO, and Paul Orndorff also. But the celebration was cut short when Brock Lesnar returned from his dinner and got in the face of every legend in the ring, and which also included Mean Gene Okerlund and Jimmy Hart. But Brock Lesnar got in the face of everyone in the ring and looked like he was ready to fight everyone until John Cena came running out. They stared each other down, and Brock Lesnar opted to wait till this Sunday to go hand-to-hand with Cena, as Lesnar stepped out of the ring and walked back up the ramp to end the show, to end the live television broadcast. The birthday celebration continued on WWE, on the WWE network, where you, where you could get it, where you could have saw it if you paid $9.99. If you paid $9.99, you could have saw the better end of the Hulk Hogan birthday celebration. But and also I forgot to mention when the NWO came out, Hulk Hogan ripped off the wedding yellow shirt to reveal NWO underneath his belt of the red bandana with the NWO shirt, which I thought was awesome. But like I said, you could have seen the end of the birthday celebration for $9.99 on the WWE Network. But that's it for now. That's it for Raw. I had a great time watching it. I can't wait for this Sunday SummerSlam live on the WWE Network. On the WWE Network for only $9.99. But until then, I'll be covering Impact and SmackDown this Thursday and Friday. Can't wait to see what happens on those two shows. But until then, like, subscribe, comment, check out all the links in the description. I forgot to mention, check out Andre Corbeil, Big Women Hernandez with Can-Am Wrestling Show, and Bill at NoOneWrestling.com, along with those other two sites I mentioned before. Also, Andre Corbeil, and Big Women Hernandez and Big Bill Skyler of the Can-Am Wrestling Show. They all have their own Twitter accounts, as well as Bill Apno for OneWrestling.com. All those links will be in the description. Like, subscribe, comment, and check out my new YouTube page, not YouTube, my new Facebook page, I should say. Big Duck 360, somewhere in the description. Check it out. It's awesome. I'll be updating it every time I can think of something to say. I'll be there. And check out my Twitter account. Right. And follow me on Twitter. But that's it for now. I'm out of here. See you Thursday, Friday, and I'll be watching this Sunday at SummerSlam. And also, I'll be watching Friday, I think Friday, Saturday, I can't remember which day. But they will be revealing the WWE 2K15 roster this weekend. So it's going to be a great week for WWE, great week for wrestling. So let's check it all out. And I'll be back Thursday,